Sawadee Ka! Welcome to the Witkover Show on Thailand.
We took an 18-day trip to Thailand, enabling us to explore Bangkok and the hill country of the north. Thailand is a little smaller than Texas, with a population of 55 million.
We arrived in Bangkok after midnight local time, noon USA time, and were ready to go next morning. Bangkok is a sprawling city, 9 million people blending old and new. Here you can see the smog, which really didn't bother us. The king, known as Rama IX, is highly revered, and his picture is frequently displayed with genuine respect. As you can see, the buildings are very modern.
Bangkok is famous for its many beautiful temples and palaces.
The Golden Buddha is housed in Wat Chai Mit. It is about 13 feet high and weighs 5.5 tons. In the 1500s, the Burmese were in a never-ending war with the Thais. The Thais decided to hide the solid gold Buddha under a covering of stucco. After the battle, no one was alive to know it had been hidden. It stayed lost until the 1950s when it was being moved in Bangkok. The crane broke and the stucco covering Buddha fell and broke, revealing the golden one.
The jewel of Bangkok is the Grand Palace. China has the Forbidden City. Japan has the Imperial Palace, but none of them come close to the Grand Palace of Siam. Built originally by Rama I, it has been home to the kings of Siam since that time. The present king, however, opened it to the public. Gilded in gold leaf and ornamented with beautiful mosaic work, one building is more magnificent than the next. The roofs soar to the sky in a traditional Thai design. The library is guarded by these two giant warriors. Students are often seen copying the artwork for their research.
Bang Pa Inn is the summer palace that was built by Rama V.
Rama V was also known as Chuala Longhorn, the royal prince in The King and I, Yul Brynner's son. Time out for a reality check. While we have enjoyed the music, the show, the story of The King and I, all of these are banned in Thailand. Anna Leon Owen's story of her 6 years as teacher and confidant to the Siamese royal family are now known to be highly exaggerated. The Thais resent the portrayal of their king, Mongkut, as an uneducated barbarian. He's revered as a most benevolent and enlightened ruler. The next day we were off to visit the hill tribes. About 500,000 people are divided among 20 different tribes. They live in primitive villages and keep traditional ways, all dressing distinctly. This is a Mian village. The men wear a black or blue turban and a red wool collar. The next village we visited was the home of the Aka tribe. This woman is dressed in a typical Aka costume, a blue dress and a very fancy headdress, consisting of silver balls and coins. The men wear a less ornate headdress. After settling into our hotel, we went out to a local market to see what kind of produce they had. Along with the usual foods, we found a stand selling bugs, grasshoppers, crickets, and water bugs. The umbrella factory is a very popular tourist attraction.
The umbrellas are all hand-painted and can be brought home to use as decorations. We've even seen them hanging from the ceiling as lamps. We were told ahead of time to bring things to be painted. Each artist has a selection you can choose from. They will paint t-shirts, shorts, camera bags, anything you want, and it looks fantastic.
One day we visited an elephant camp. In the past they used them for heavy work, but now machinery does that. The Thais love their elephants, and so to save them and keep them as part of their heritage, they developed elephant camps. Each elephant has a mahout who stays with him and cares for him for life. The big attraction at these camps is the elephant ride. While we were waiting, Carol found these kids dressed to attract customers to their family souvenir stand. Finally, it was time for us to begin our elephant ride. We hadn't done this since we were kids at the Bronx Zoo. The excursion lasted about an hour. It started out through the jungle. Leaving the jungle, we entered a stream that was 6 to 8 feet deep. You can see the watermark on the elephant ahead of us.